Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at the for loop. When we want to repeat a certain piece of code in our program, we use loops. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the first kind of loop in JavaScript, which is a for loop. The syntax to creating a for loop is as follows. So we're going to have for, and in parentheses, first we're going to have an initial expression. Then we're going to have a semicolon, then we're going to have a condition, and finally we're going to have an update expression. And inside curly braces, we're going to have some code. So how does this work? In the initial expression, we're going to have a variable and we're going to initialize it to whatever value we want. Then we're going to have a condition, which is going to be checked every time the loop runs. And as long as the condition is evaluating to true, whatever code inside the for loop is repeated. And finally, we're going to have an update expression, which is going to increase or decrease our initial expression. So let's look at an example. So we're going to have a variable, let's call it n, and we're going to set it equal to 5. And we're going to write our for loop. So we're going to have for, and the initializing expression is going to be let I equals 0. So what our program is going to do is it's going to print a certain piece of text 5 times. So our condition is going to be I is less than n. And finally, we're going to increment our initial expression using I++. So what I++ simply means is increment I by 1 each time the loop runs. And we're going to have our curly braces. And in here, we're going to have console.log hello, comma world. So what is going to happen here? So first, I is going to be equal to 0. So console.log is going to be executed. That is because 0 is less than 5. Then I becomes 1. I becomes 2, still the condition evaluates to true, I becomes 3, 4, and finally when I becomes 5, since 5 is not less than 5, our for loop is going to exit. So now we can see what happens. So we're going to save our file, then we're going to run it. As you can see, hello world gets printed 5 times. So if you want an exercise, you can write a for loop that prints the numbers starting from 1 all the way up to 10, and you can put it in the comments below. This has been a simple introduction to for loops in JavaScript. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel to show your support.